slice and dice. Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do, or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always virtuous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing rainbows, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy, becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all, to bring us home.
p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title, tweet, pour water, tank top, and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the streaming. So I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. click, crafting quick, anvil time, enchant, pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show. You gotta think about a time long past, long before all this. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing strong. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Hey goodness, how'd it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Just let your mind float downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. The city is bright, but the stars keep growing dimmer. The dishwasher runs, and you find forks from dinner. Killing lights, charging phones, setting alarms to make their tones. Winding down, closing blinds, the rest for tomorrow when there's time. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Just let your mind float downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And oh, you just played that song. Oh, stop. Whoop. Womp womp. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And we have now set up our stream for petitions. The Patreon VanillaSMP petition hearings are about to begin. What are those? What does that mean? Basically, I've got a VanillaSMP server that I run for my Patreon patrons that are community members at the support level of $10 a month or higher. And basically, folks get to, once a month, come to me and ask me to resolve problems. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that with all of the powers of a server operator and no real restraint, because that's not fun. Everybody has been warned not to log off. Oh yeah, I should say log off if you don't want to be teleported in the next hour or so. So basically everybody has been warned that there's going to be a lot of teleporting in this. If they're on the server, they need, like, you're either part of this event or it's time for you to go read a book for an hour. Because if you're going to try and work quietly at your base, I'm going to be doing a lot of commands on the server. So this is a bad time to be just goofing around in your own area, because you'll constantly get pulled over to us. As I posted on Twitter, I'm going to be handling this like a combination of Star Trek's Q and the Book of Kings' Solomon. So I guess it's time to tell people to cut some babies in half. Let's go ahead and take our seat here. It looks like we have plenty of folks join in for the petitions. It seems like everybody is already here. Ooh, good showing today. Good showing. Now, a little bit of a word on the format. Basically, people will have numbers, and I will call them up to make their cases. We've got a nice little area down here for them to stand while they make their cases. And until then, they're going to be... Everybody needs to mute in the Discord voice chat. We have like 30 people in the Discord voice chat room right now. So everybody mute unless you are the person who has the number 1 token. Because once I join that room, I'm giving them a little bit of a chance to... Yeah, here we go. So, everybody's had a chance to mute. Alrighty, so everybody's had a chance to mute. Please mute if you haven't already. I'm going to start calling on people to present their cases, and we are going to show this off. People are asking who made this nice pyramid. I believe Vin Shoken was the lead instigator on that, but let me know if I'm incorrect in the text chat. So, who has the number 1 ticket?
That's me, Aline.
Eileen, please step forward and make your case.
Okay. Oh, I seem to have picked up more numbers, but I have 2 petitions.
Okay. What's your first petition?
So the first one is about a month ago, I was out end raiding, or going out to end raid to an unlooted city to get some more shulkers. But due to the chunk lag, I ended up losing all of my stuff to the void. As when the chunks loaded in, I was suddenly at a cliff and all my stuff fell into the void.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm petitioning for is an Elytra with enchantments, 2 shulker boxes with contents, 1 netherite ingots, and 3 stacks of rockets, as that's the only things I haven't been able to replace in that month's time. So I have, Britmonger has the commands ready if you want to give them.
What is the market value of everything you just described? Is everything you just described available for sale somewhere on the server?
Everything but the netherite ingot and the Elytra is for sale, but the Elytra is my second petition. So
wait, when you
related to the availability of Elytras is my second petition. So
okay. Well, and how many netherite ingots did you say? Okay, Toxic Glitter says the netherite ingots are for sale. Toxic.
Okay.
Please unmute yourself and share. Do you know the price of those?
I do. They are currently available. You can buy them in the form of netherite blocks, currently available at the Toxic Casino. They're each cost about 300 points. We do not have a direct conversion between diamonds and points.
Okay, how does somebody get points in your casino?
By participating in several of the games, you can
are there chips? What is the how do you show that you have points to get the netherite?
You get little tokens. They're just iron ingots that are named.
Okay. So what are they named?
Are you about to name several of them?
Yeah, let's just assume so.
The most efficient would be to name it 3 points with a capital P.
Okay. And how many? And you would need 100 of those to get 1 block of netherite.
Yeah.
You don't have a higher value of currency in your casino?
No, I very specifically don't, because the machine needs to be able to take them all in an item filter.
Okay, so it's not okay. So 3 points.
Sorry, point with no S. 3 point.
Okay. And to get... How many blocks of netherite would you need to replace your gear there?
I just need 1 netherite ingot, technically.
Oh, okay. So 64 times 3 points is 180, so you're going to need at least another stack of these ingots. And you can... or not... Wait, did you say they're ingots or they're the little...
They're the nuggets.
Nuggets, okay. Okay. You can trade the additional netherite to purchase the other things that you requested elsewhere on the server, it sounds like. With the exception of the Elytra, which you already said you have a separate request forthcoming about, so we will hear that now.
Okay, can I just go put these in my ender chest first?
Why is there not an... I'm going to build an ender chest right here as part of this platform, because that's going to be a request that literally everyone makes. And I am also going to put in for... I'm going to add a lamp here, or a light.
This entire area is spawn-proofed because of the half-lamps.
I understand, but from a streaming standpoint, the viewers would probably enjoy being able to see the people presenting. So there you go. Now you're all lit up, and you have a place to put the things that you just got.
Okay. Yeah, my second petition is... so instead of doing the end reset, I was petitioning for the summoning of a custom villager that would sell us an Elytra, as the Elytra is the only non-renewable thing from the end at this point, because we have a shulker farm, and also it would save you having to reset the end and us having to rebuild our farms in the end.
This is going to be a broadly impactful request. And like all broadly impactful requests, I'm going to ask if anyone else has a petition related to Elytra availability, please step forward and join Aline below so that we can go through those and determine a solution that will address, hopefully, all of the petitions simultaneously. I see a lot of people are walking around but don't seem to know where to go.
I am specifically not petitioning for an Elytra because I know Aline was taking care of.
So you are seconding this custom village request?
Yes.
Okay. I see we have Michael Socks down here. Michael Socks, can you please unmute yourself and present your petition related to Elytras in particular?
Yes. The custom villager is possible. The other option is to make similar to a vending machine, like Doc did on season 7 with the mending books, where you put an item in of some sort and get an Elytra in return, in this case, where instead of using custom villager, it would just be putting Elytras into chests, and then we keep it that way. So that way everyone can get it, and we don't have to worry about the villager possibly dying as well.
The villager has the invulnerable tag. So, yes, that's something you can do with command blocks.
That I did not know, so... But that's the other option that there is in that case.
Has such a machine already been constructed somewhere?
No.
No. Are the commands already prepared to create the villager?
Yes, and you would need to go to the Nether for that.
Why would I need to go to the Nether for that?
It's where I set up the entity, and it's also the most central place where it wouldn't be affected at an kill all entities, as it's not chunk loaded at all times.
Well, in theory, we're probably not going to kill all the entities again anytime soon. Can you dump the commands into the S8 VanillaSMP chat? I'm going to give everybody here who has technical knowledge at least 15 minutes to review these commands and determine whether or not... Wait, you're asking for a command block?
No, it's just that the command is more than 256 characters, so it needs a command block to execute.
Okay, well, go ahead and post that, and we are going to return to this after people have had a chance to review the command and make any observations or express concerns about it as well. So
yeah, there is one thing I'm very, very open to changing is the cost of it, because currently it's set to 8 diamonds with 8 phantom membrane, as it's the cost of 1 chest piece and membrane is tied to the Elytra.
Okay. Does anyone here have any reason that they believe that, even though we can review the technical merits of this later, Does anyone here have any reason to believe that this is a problem that can be better solved by other means? If so, please step forward now. I don't see anybody stepping forward, so we are going to allow a 15-minute technical review of the command block text, and we are going to move on to ticket holder number 2. Who has ticket number 2? Thank you, Aline.
Thank you.
That would be me. Meins 1.
Meins 1, please step forward and make your case.
I petition for a Discord channel to keep the location for all shops to facilitate building shops in people spaces, because the place in the Nether hub is quite tight right now.
So any discussion of shops would be prohibited in this Discord channel. It would just have a basic format: name of shop, coordinates, list of what we sell. Would that meet your needs?
Yes, exactly.
Does anyone else have anything else that they believe would need to be included in the shop metadata presentation there? Or does anyone have a reason that they believe Discord is not the optimal? Well, the shop owner is the person who says, no, Discord threads are not reliable for important long-term information. There's like some sort of weird auto-archiving thing we don't want to use threads for, NJ. Unless it's more than one shop owner. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a new channel called Shop Data. And I'm going to create a post in there. Posts must be formatted with the following, or they will be culled by Joe. Not the other mods, as this is not an urgent behavioral concern. So if you see something get deleted from here, it's going to be because I had a problem with it, not because of Sammy, Toxic, or Tommy, or anybody else. Okay, and the format is going to be shop name, shop owners. Wait, shop name, shop coordinates. Shop name, coordinates, owner, what is for sale? Okay. That has been created. It is called Shop Data, and it is in the S8 VanillaSMP category on the Discord. Do you have any other questions or concerns, Meins 1?
No, thank you.
Thank you. Number 3, come forward. Who has the third ticket?
I do.
Please step forward and state your name.
I am Toxic Glitter. I would like to request that an end portal be placed in the Nether hub so that it is more accessible to all.
Do you have the coordinates of the Nether hub at hand?
This is the exact command that I would request you cast.
Can you enter it into the
Yep, right there.
VanillaSMP chat?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm assuming that you do not intend for me to enter this now. Because,
no, that would be very bad.
Because that would enter it in the overworld. We would have to go to the...
Yeah, you have to go to the Nether to cast it. Relevantly, it's directly next to where the villager is going, or hopefully will be placed. So when you cast that, you can also cast this one.
Here's what we're going to do. We are going to go visit the coordinates you gave and inspect the site. Where is the nearest portal to the Nether?
It's at the bottom of this hill.
Is it? Okay. Ah, here it is, nestled.
Joe, if you teleport to me, I'm in the Nether.
Okay. Well, I'm going to teleport to the coordinates you gave. -32, 120, -23. So, you seem to have already created some sort of pedestal here.
Yes.
It's next to a lost and found and another tunnel down. Does anyone else have any claim to this area? Or any concerns about this location? I'm not asking you, I'm asking anybody else. Kindleless objects to this petition. Says no claim to the area. Okay, I'm gonna TP at all to me. Oops. So, yeah, it's over here. Kindleless, you may unmute and state your objection plainly.
How is my volume?
Volume is good. Please state your objection.
I have set up my base and road competition at a stronghold, and I have made an area that is open to everyone to access the end. And I feel like this is circumventing all of my efforts to make a publicly available end area for everyone to access freely.
Well, it sounds like you have a publicly available server bottleneck at the moment.
There are also 2 other end portals available in the overworld that people can set up to build as well.
So, would you object to somebody activating those?
Absolutely not.
Where... Okay, so I'm looking at this map here. Kaija Wolf, could you please move off the map, please, so I can look at this? Okay, so, Kindleless, where on this map would I find your stronghold? Is it the same one that we use on Hermitcraft?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so you don't know where your thing is.
It is negative 420, negative 1460.
So it's probably... Okay, so yours is that one all the way out to the northwest. The one we use on Hermitcraft for our stronghold is to the west here. Is there any reason that nobody has created a portal at the location that Hermitcraft uses? Because this is the same seed for anybody just joining us. Toxic, you're the one that raised this.
Yes, so to my knowledge, no one else has. I have not, because I've been very busy at Toxic, at the Lag District, and I imagine a lot of other people are very busy on their large-scale projects, that creating a new tunnel that is nice and pretty would take a considerable amount of effort, as seen by the fact that Kindless is very nice.
Well, but you don't need to make it nice and pretty. I mean, I don't see any reason that somebody... Like, the one that I run to on Hermitcraft isn't that far from the central island. Kindleless has actually chosen an area further away. So I don't see why that can't be used. Let's see. Somebody... Shawnerd says, I activated the one in the east, but it's ugly and full of redstone for an obsidian farm. Tommy Boy says, I like the portal idea because it creates ease of access and quality of life for server members. But yeah, the thing is, it's not that far to either of these from the hub. Okay, so here's the thing, Toxic, is if you really feel like another portal needs to be created, it seems like another portal can be created in the location on Hermitcraft, and it's a short run from anywhere on this map, basically. With the possible exception of being all the way far in the north, in which case those people would have to run to the hub further than running... They'd have to run past Kindleless's base anyway. So I'm going to say that this is not something that requires my involvement. If there was only one portal available, it would be different. But yeah, I suggest that the community figure out how to dig a tunnel that does not have to be pretty. It can be a 2x1 tunnel over to the east end of the island and use the same one that we use on Hermitcraft.
Understood.
So I will now teleport myself back to... That is... Oh, I'm in the Nether now. Okay.
Since we're here, do we want to do the villager?
No. We are going to hear a few more petitions first, because it sounds like some people had issues with the command, and I want to give more time to review it. Okay, so I'm going to teleport everyone back into the foyer here. Try not to take too much damage, 37 people. Okay. Yeah, we still have 4 minutes for that 15-minute review. So, Toxic, what was your number?
3.
So, number 4, who's next?
It's me. Is my volume all right?
Your volume is fine. Please step forward and introduce yourself and your petition. You are not currently broadcasting. I cannot hear you. Or transmitting.
Oh, sorry about that. So I have number 4 and number 5 because Palace gave me theirs, but I have 3 petitions total for you.
Hit me with the simplest one first.
All right, the easiest one is I need animals for my farm. My island hasn't been spawning any animals as far as I can tell. And I would simply like 2 cows, pigs, sheep, and chicken spawn eggs, if possible.
That was cows, sheeps, chickens. Was there a third one or fourth one?
And pigs.
Okay, 1 second. Does anyone else have any comparable petitions regarding livestock that would be resolved easily by getting spawn eggs? Seems no. Does anyone have any objections to... Dahlia says, I need a few horse spawn eggs if possible. Dahlia, can you make the case for why? Queen Dark Lady needs pandas. Whoops. Okay. Everybody's going to get 2 cows. Everybody's going to get 2 pigs. It sounds like chickens you can get easily from normal chicken eggs. Everybody gets 2 horses. Everybody gets 2 pandas. And just for some chaos, let's see what else we got. What else can we spawn in here? Yeah, everybody can get 2 phantoms. And 2 parrots. So there you go. That should cover that. So if you want to go ahead and put those in the ender chest before we hear the next set of requests, now would probably be a good time to do that. Kaijo Wolf, what is your second request?
All right, second request.
You cut out again, Kaijo. Please state your second request.
Alice has requested a stack of mycelium, but they requested that I was the only one that receives it.
Why?
I am unsure. I know they are planning some sort of server-wide game. I will guarantee at the end of the game, everyone will have free access to mycelium.
That seems needlessly narrow as far as requests go. You know, I'm going to say one of the reasons I didn't like the end portal request was I didn't like that I was told where to put it. I would have been happier being told just make one wherever I think is funniest. And I don't think it's funniest to only give one person mycelium. So do you know anything about the nature of the game that you can share?
Not at the moment. The only details I had received was that they needed mycelium, and after the game would be free access to everyone.
You know what? I don't know what this is about, and so you know what? Can you spread mycelium with bone meal somehow, or like it'll spread naturally on dirt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 1 mycelium to give to Alice. If she wants to be stingy with not letting everybody else get 64, Alice can start with 1. And what is your third petition?
All right, third petition is for one of my server games. I need special enchanted sticks. I have the command ready. If you'd like to review it or run it, you are more than welcome.
Please post the command in the S8 VanillaSMP chat for review.
Oh, they were blaze rods. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you need 20 of them?
Yes, because the game is 4 teams of 5 or however many would like to participate. And it's basically King of the Hill. I would have used swords, but swords would cause too much damage. I didn't want anyone to die during the game.
Okay. And I see that you've got knockback 6, which is an illegal command.
Yes. It'll still run. It'll still give the knockback. It's just an illegal enchantment.
I have given 36 people each one of these. You can buy them from them at whatever rate or let them show up with their own.
That'll work.
Next.
That is all the petitions I have for you.
And you said you had number 5 as well, so we would be on 6?
Petition number, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Whoever has ticket number 6, please come forward.
I have number 6, pulled pork. I
Okay.
also have a copy of the script.
Okay, let me get this into my...
Yeah, so can I read it? Can I start reading it now?
What is this script? What purpose does this serve?
I'm requesting end crystals from my Mumbo dueling arena.
Okay. And Gritmonger just posted a command. Is he acting on your behalf?
Yes, he is my advocate. That is the command, but I like to present my case first. So, first of all, I'm Pulled Pork Barbecue, and I'm here to petition for end crystals to supply my dueling platform. The current configuration of the server prevents effectively gathering gas tiers to aid in crafting end crystals. Because of this situation, my dueling platform, which the coordinates are provided, will remain unused except for sporadic instances, and the public will be denied the spectacle of fair combat and the thrill of challenging others to duel for diamonds. This labor of love would be greatly enhanced and serve the public in a much better capacity with the supply of end crystals. I've estimated that 3 double chests should be enough to last at the season. I've included my math at the back of the book. This equates to 162 stacks, which can be given in a console command yielding 5 stacks per shulker at 33 shulker boxes with the following command that Gritmonger has pasted.
All right.
And I got to this calculation by doing the math that the average Hermitcraft season is 400 days with estimated minimum use of 16 crystals per day and would yield an estimate of roughly 100 stacks needed, with extra stacks needed for contests or intense use, which means 3 double chests.
There are 35 people here who are not me. I'm going to give every person here one of those 33 shulker boxes you requested. They are welcome to trade them to you at whatever market value is deemed fair.
Okay. Thank you. That works.
Alrighty, who has the next ticket? Whoever has the next ticket, please step forward and unmute. Number 7. Queen Dark Lady, what would you like to petition for?
Well, my petition was going to be for panda eggs, but you have already graciously granted those to me, oh God, King Joe. However, I would like to express a bit of a concern about the first petition regarding no more end resets, because I personally rather enjoy end busting, and if the end is empty, there's not much point in it.
I did not personally see removing the end resets as a requisite for creating the villager. And that is a valid point to raise. Yeah, I was not planning to discontinue the end resets regardless. If anyone would like to suggest alternate end reset schedules, though, now that Queen Dark Lady has brought the matter to our attention, now would be a good time to step forward next to Queen Dark Lady and make your case. The current end reset schedule is derived from the stars and the moon themselves, the equinox, the... Oh, what is it called? The... Queen Dark Lady, what's the other one?
Solstice.
Solstice, yes. The solstice and the equinoxes are when we reset the end, and also once in a blue moon. And we are not likely to have another true blue moon anytime soon, which is 2 full moons in the same month.
I believe that's actually going to be happening on August 22nd.
Is that a true blue moon or a seasonal blue moon? Because that seems early in the month for it to be a true blue moon. Yeah, that's a seasonal blue moon. That doesn't count.
I have a suggestion for changing the schedule of the end resets in the presence of a villager.
Is that Tegsy?
Yeah, that's Tegsy.
I believe that the end resets should occur decoupled from the presence of the villager, but I will happily hear you out.
Right. Well, because end resets create everyone having to redo whatever they made in the end, I think it would be good to make end resets less common, even though we will still have them for end busting.
Less common than 4 times a year.
Potentially like 2 times a year, but I'm not sure. It's just an idea.
Yeah, there are a lot of people on the server, and there are going to be people coming in and joining the server throughout the year. And so the idea that they never have to wait more than 3 months for an end reset is appealing to me.
That makes sense.
I'm disinclined to lower the number of resets. But thank you for stating your case, Tegsy. It is appreciated. Okay. So it doesn't sound like there is anything actionable to be done at the moment on the end resets. Unless anybody else would like to make a strong case for adjusting their precise timings or frequencies. Okay, well, Queen Dark Lady, has this been addressed to your satisfaction?
Yes, it has.
Thank you. Then who has number 8?
I do. This is Des, locking up right now.
Des, please state your case.
All right. Hi, I am Des, Desirefire 14 of LAG. I'm the maintenance man for the LAG district. And today I was looking to petition for a LAG and community farm channel in the Discord. Specifically, creating farms at Lag, our current redstone-powered community farming district, is fun but can be difficult to coordinate between players. And with a dedicated text channel, coordination would be easier as communication is frequently lost in the general chat. Also, more people could participate in farm building by participating in the channel, and there's already a demonstrated need for this. Some farm coordination has been separated into some of the road contest teams' channels, partially co-opting it for that use, and therefore be nice to have a dedicated one. And voice chat would also be helpful for social events, not to be disturbed. I also have a suggestion for the channel names if you would like to view them. They're at the last 2 pages of this book.
Please advance and present the book. I have a few questions about the composition of the likely participants in this channel. How many people are currently coordinating in this area that you're describing now?
In the road channel, road one right now?
No. In terms of how many people are currently trying to coordinate building farms in the Lag district, would you say? Ballpark. It doesn't have to be precise.
Yeah, ballpark, I would say Toxic Litter is the main person, but approximately 4 to 5 people. And we would like to have more people participate, but I think our communications do get lost. So people who do want to participate can't see that, or people who are not on the channel, on the actual server can't participate very well because they have to be watching the Discord channel very frequently.
Okay. Does anyone who does not currently work with this group have any objections to the creation of a text channel for coordinating farm work? We have some support. The idea that creating channels for your projects was going to be limited to the teams of the build competition reflects the importance of that build competition as a community event on our calendar. Is there some way that the Lag district could equally repay those teams or demonstrate support for that event as a payment for the creation of this channel?
I'm not sure what we could do, but all of our resources are free to anyone who would like to come through. And the other thing that I do is collect resources for Toxic, specifically when he needs resources for farms. I'm happy to also spend some effort collecting resources for roads if we had coordination.
It says that the Lag district has already given all resources free for the build teams to use. Okay. Well, that was the sort of thing I was looking for. So y'all are ahead of the game on that. What are the coordinates of the Lag district? All of the other team channels have their coordinates in their channel names so people can find it who are new to the server.
So I can say the chords. Let me also type them in the Discord channel. The chords are -1654 68 127.
Could you give me those again a little bit slower?
Chords, the X is -1654. Y is 68.
Is that going to dump people on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
And Z is 127.
Okay. So for the people at home, this is what the so-called Lag district looks like. It is a series of farms. Des, can you talk briefly about what farms are currently operational while I go ahead and create the channel?
Yes, of course. So the farms that we currently have available are shown in the Book of Lag. We have a bone meal farm. We have a bamboo farm. We have a super smelter that's for public use and has been recently updated. We also have carrot farm, a wheat farm, all automated through villagers. We have breeders for villagers that are free for anyone to take. We also have a villager trading area where I fill up the emerald barrels that are there for community to use. And we have a moss farm, melon and pumpkin farm, which can also be traded with the villager trading hall. All of these have also been recently updated with AFK lights, So if anyone would like to AFK and claim the outputs, they can turn on those lights, or you can AFK for the actual community, and anyone is free to go to any of those farms and check them out. There is also a major iron farm, which is above us. It has 20 different portions of it that are iron farm, and we are swimming in iron. Everyone can have iron whenever they want. We also have a dripstone farm, a sugarcane farm, a bee reader, so a breeder for bees. We have a nether stem farm, and a basalt farm, though I don't think that's currently working. And there is also a gold farm that I made myself, which is over lag in the nether, that is for public use.
Excellent. Yeah, I have created the channel.
Wither Rose farm too.
Excellent. I have created the channel. I have entitled it Lag Farms and then the coordinates for ease of use. While your suggestions were humorous, clarity is important on the Discord.
Of course.
Alrighty. And what was your number again there, Des?
Mine was 8, so next petitioner is 9.
Number 9, please advance.
That would be me, Joe. NJ. I'm
NJ,
just waiting
please
for
advance.
M and if Sammy would like to join in as well.
Well, you get started. It's on them to get there.
Well, okay, M is with me. So I have 2 petitions. The first is on behalf of M and Sammy with us in the commune. Basically, because Sammy doesn't have her headset, yes. Buried treasure, shipwrecks, and ocean ruins were cleaned out before we settled into our area, thus denying us the opportunity to have Hearts of the Sea. We respectfully petition for not just ourselves, but for those here assembled to receive 8 Hearts of the Sea, which would allow us to, I believe they are for conduits, and it would require us to still find nautilus shells from Drowned, I think, have them. No, we did not, Michael, but we respectfully ask for that.
How did you come to the number 8?
It was actually M's suggestion. Sammy originally had thought of 1, and then M had shared that it should be 8.
M? Feel free to chime in. It sounds like these are things that not everybody will need. So I'm going to give everyone 3. And y'all can trade among yourselves. With 36 people here, that's about over 100 that have gone into circulation. And
that's fair.
I believe that should suffice. So y'all may go place those. I'm going to add ender chests throughout this area so that y'all don't have to keep running away.
Fair enough. Oh, thank you, Flaming Green Vial. That's a very nice compliment there. I appreciate that.
All right, so thank you, NJ and M. You were number 8, correct?
I was number 9, but
Number
that
9.
was one of my 2 petitions.
Okay, what's your next one?
My second petition is that not this past Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, I was lighting up my area, and some creepers blew me up and destroyed all of my things. 5 people came to my aid and not only tried to help me recover what the creepers took, but they also helped me quickly re-gear. Being that I do not have diamonds per se, the ore that you gave me was used to replace the trident that I had lost that day. I would like to repay those 5 people with 2 diamond blocks, I guess would be fair. Melora, Vinsho Ken, Kindless, Zedric Kane, and Artemis Clark. And forgive me if I'm missing anybody, but they immediately came to my rescue, gave me a bunch of stuff, and saved the day so that I didn't have to go through an hour or 2 of having to try to re-gear. I want to make sure that they are repaid for their kindness.
Are there any other examples people would like to raise of acts of kindness they believe should be repaid by some number of diamond blocks? If so, please step forward and state your case now.
I'm here again.
Please state your case.
Yesterday, I believe it was, I was trying to, there was a wild wither that someone released a while ago, and I was trying to help fight it off and deal with it. But I unfortunately got killed.
Mm-hmm.
However, Michael Socks, Pulled Pork Barbecue, Shawnard, and Superstone came over and helped me, and we all ended up defeating it together. And I think they deserve to be rewarded for coming over and helping.
Okay. I'll take that under consideration. You may remain here. I might have follow-up questions. But Queen Dark Lady, can you please state your case as well? Queen Dark Lady, we can't hear you.
Sorry. I would like to nominate Desirefire for getting some form of payment, as he has been infinitely helpful in helping me regain horses that were lost due to unsafe nether portals, as well as helping mark and judge the nether portals for animal safety.
Okay. Does anybody else have any? I see Tommy has stepped forward. Tommy, what would you like to present?
Fifth Alice has helped me a lot personally by helping fund projects that I have that are going to go towards cool things. So I just nominate Fifth Alice for that as well.
All right. So it sounds like we have several cases where people have been going out of their way to help others. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everyone here 2 diamond blocks to give away to somebody that they think deserves them for being helpful to themselves or others. Okay, so there's the count. And let's see if I can do this correctly. Display. Let's see. Name of item. Name. Thanks for helping. We're going to close that bracket there. And hopefully this should work. But let me just double check this give command name. Okay, so we might need it to be adjacent there. Yeah, so we're going to add a curly brace there and a curly brace here, maybe. Assuming that I did this right. Expected a colon there. Well, that's bad. Okay, so it's expecting the count here. What is the 0? So it might be 2, then 0, then display name. Does anyone know in the group what the proper command?
Yeah, the name formatting is a little weird.
Okay.
I can create a command in chat.
Is it because I'm missing the square braces or no?
No.
Okay. Please go ahead and post that in the chat. Thank you, Tegsy. Okay, so folks who were there may go back to their seats, and then we've got, what's the next number, NJ?
This is off the top of my head, so I'm not completely certain it'll work, but I think the thing I posted in the Discord channel should work.
I think I need to spell display with an A, but I'll try this. Then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was the type. Hey!
So that's one.
That's one, and then I'm gonna...
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't use these blocks yourselves. These can only be given to somebody that you think did a good job, and then they can use them. There you go.
Before I leave for petition number 10, since I have 5 people I want to give one of these to, may I have 3 more so I can distribute them evenly and not have to break them?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty. You may go, NJ. Thank you. So who's next? Number 10?
I am Melora.
Melora, please state your case.
I am speaking in behalf of Babblar, which, for those in the audience that might not know, it's a group build. It's part of the road building competition. And also, it is based off of Brandon Sanderson's novel Firefight. For people who have or haven't read that, the city in that book is flooded, completely flooded for about the first 4 to 20 stories. And so we have great need of conduits for that build so that we can have the same atmosphere. Originally, I had come here planning on petitioning 4 conduits for Hearts of the Sea, but as they are precious and few. However, Madeline and Michael Socks generously gifted Babblar with 3 Hearts of the Sea, which, combined with the few that we had gathered on our own, is enough for us to provide conduit coverage for the entire island, which we're prepared to demonstrate to you now if you would like coordinates for teleporting to see the conduits and the Hearts of the Sea in question.
I am currently above Babblar, but you can provide me the coordinates. Is it safe to teleport everyone there?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. What's the coordinates that we're going to?
I think my advocates should be posting that in the Discord chat.
These are 3 different coordinates.
We have several conduits.
So what are we investigating or looking at here?
This is to give proof that we have used those Hearts of the Sea for the group project and that we're not going to be selling them or profiting off of them like that.
Okay. And so what is the actual request?
I would like to get a similarly rare and precious gift to the socks. Not a Heart of the Sea, but something that I am sure that they would appreciate, which is a blue axolotl.
Blue axolotls are exceptionally rare in this game, and they are achievable through breeding, although it is highly unlikely. I believe it's a 1 in 1,000, 1 in 2,000 chance. I don't want to remove the element of chance from this. So I will give...
We have the command for getting a named axolotl to them, would you be amenable to having it with on the conditions that they do not breed that axolotl, but any other blue ones would be through the random chance?
I will give everyone 64 axolotl spawn eggs. And whoever can spawn a blue axolotl first and put it in... I'm going to give everybody a bucket.
Can I object? Because they no longer in 17.1. They can't spawn from spawn eggs.
They can't?
No, it was changed from being able to spawn in spawn eggs to being just in the just from breeding.
Oh, well, that's a lot less fun. Well, there's no good way for me to take those back without just killing everybody and then picking them up off the ground. So, yeah. I was gonna say, wait, isn't that like a blue one right there? Didn't somebody already... It looks like somebody just spawned a blue one.
That's cyan. The
Cyan.
blue is a deeper blue.
Gotcha. I'm gonna give... So which kind of fish work? Tropical fish are the breeding material? Does it need to be in a bucket or... No. It's just like... Tropical fish in buckets. Okay. And you're gonna... Y'all probably should have at least 16 empty slots in your inventory. So, whoever can breed a blue axolotl first and give it to Madeline will get 10 blocks of netherite. So, yeah. Y'all don't have to stand in the same area while we do this. Okay, so who had number 11? We're gonna take the petitions outside because it's a nice day for a little bit. So that way we're not teleporting everyone away from their axolotls. Does anybody here have number 11? Or was that number 11? Sorry.
That was number 10.
Okay, so if nobody has number 11, we're going to move on to number 12.
I had 12 and 13.
Wait, sorry.
No,
sorry,
I have 11.
Tommy has
sorry.
11. Okay, sorry about that.
I forgot I was muted.
Okay, thank you for unmuting, Tommy. Can you step forward onto this grass patch here? This
Great,
is
perfect.
the new talking spot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just jump up right here.
Okay.
And
yay.
I'll look down on you from the cactus farm.
And you'll make it rain.
Okay.
So, my petition is actually the one I had, same as last time. You were supposed to have expanded the world border so I could access a sunken ship, and that the world border was not expanded. It's still the same location as it was before.
Yeah, I'm not sure what went wrong with that. I thought it worked. Do you have the actual exact command that you would like implemented?
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, geez.
Get that to me. We'll treat this as an administrative error rather than something because it should have been resolved last time.
Yeah.
So get me that command and
Okay,
we'll deal
okay.
with this outside of the petition time.
Okay, thank you.
Someone mentioned that expanding the world border doesn't work with commands after the world is created.
Oh no.
You need to do it in the admin files.
Well, that's fine. I can do that in the admin files. I just need to know what the exact what was it you wanted? Was it 8,400 instead of 4,200 or what was it?
I didn't have a specific amount. You can make it as much bigger as you'd like as long as I can reach that shipwreck.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll have to do that on the server back end. Tommy, can you put that in the meeting discussion room as an agenda item? So if I haven't dealt with it by Wednesday, it'll be dealt with by Wednesday.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. NBA Ace Gamer says it took almost 2 weeks to get a blue axolotl for them. Well, hopefully with 35 people running around, it won't take quite as long. Sorry, who was next that was speaking before Tommy found their ticket?
That was me because I accidentally picked up 12 and 13, and I do not have another petition.
Okay. So then, are we on to 14 then?
I would assume so.
Okay. Who has 14?
I do. I actually have a secondary request. Where are you, Joe?
I'm on the cactus farm, so
hi.
please come stand on the obsidian pedestal here.
Hi. So earlier, 300 points for my casino were doled out. The reason we use points instead of diamonds is because it is a finite currency that I can control, and by adding 300 points to the economy, you have slightly diluted the value, and I was hoping that I could get diamonds back in order to back my fiat currency to further match the new value.
I asked. I said, how many diamonds would that be? I was going to give that complainant...
Yeah, I didn't think about it.
I was going to give that complainant diamonds so they could just purchase these points for you. But you made it clear that there wasn't a one-to-one conversion.
There isn't a one-to-one conversion, but there is still a backing for my fiat currency. It took me a moment to figure out how to articulate this.
Okay, so what do you need then? Do you actually need diamonds, or do you need something else that you're going to get with the diamonds?
Huh? No, so diamonds would be preferable.
And you still don't have an amount or any sort of...
Isn't a strict conversion, but
okay.
I'd say about 200 would be equivalent, would be a fair way to prevent inflation.
200? Melons seems to have a complaint. Melons, can you please step forward and make your case here? Pulled Pork Barbecue says, you're already very rich. Mardigan says this is not sound fiscal policy. See, I personally feel like...
I have it on good authority, that being from Toxic himself, that Toxic's plan overall this season is to become a, truly, like, a robber baron and ruin the server economy. And I had been planning on presenting this in a much more formal manner once I had a chance to gather my thoughts a couple of petitions from now, but I stand firmly against the gambling of that is the Toxic Casino and Toxic's fiat currency, and an additional 200 diamonds, which, as far as I can tell, is a number with no like visible math backing it or anything.
Well, if we're to be perfectly real, depending on which game, the best conversion between points and diamonds is about 0.8. So it should be, let's see, 300.
I'd like to point out Toxic.
About 375, but that's also the best case scenario. You could have it as low as like 0.2 if you're not lucky and you're playing the wrong games.
I'd like to point out that I asked if netherite was available for sale on the server. You volunteered the information that the best way to get netherite on the server was with points at your casino. I really don't feel like throwing money at you now is going to really solve anything. If there is some other non-fiscal resource that might in some way serve as compensation for you. For example, if you said, I need a lot of deep slate because I'm putting a new roof on the next wing of the casino, or something like that.
I could actually, if we're looking for non-diamonds, I need an inordinate amount of quartz.
As the recipient of the tokens, I'm willing to give them back to you, Joe, if I can just get a netherite ingot.
Do people need more fish also? It looks like people might need more fish. Okay. Well, here's how I'm looking at this.
I would also like to point out, if you don't mind, Joe, that I am not the only one who has spoken out against, like in text chat today, I believe I'm the only one to have brought this into the voice chat, but I believe in the text chat I am not the only one who has shown their support against the toxic casino.
Mm-hmm.
We are a fine, respectable establishment that allows people to as much as triple their diamonds if they happen to be so lucky.
I have
You
given
can buy
everybody
a diamond block for 3 diamonds. That's quite a deal.
I have given everyone present 2 stacks of nether quartz ore. If y'all would like to sell that to Toxic, I have basically lowered the price server-wide of a resource he needs. I just added an ender chest in the middle of where that cluster of people was.
Oh.
So if people need to put things away, yeah. What was that, NJ?
Joe?
Yes.
My inventory was full, so I did not get that. I have since emptied it.
They should be on the ground, wherever you
I was underwater, so I have no idea where it was.
Did you need nether quartz that badly? For a project you had coming up?
I would like some, yes. There's some here, but I can't pick it up.
I will give you 64, but I'm not happy about it, and I'm gonna get more unhappy the more people. Yeah, y'all keep some space in your inventory if you can. Oh, I just gave it to myself. I guess I can give some to NJ too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. So what was the next number coming up?
You're looking for 15.
15. Who's got ticket 15? Nobody? Are we out of tickets? Vin, did you distribute the tickets in the first place? Can you tell me what the actual max was, Vin? Gritmonger did it. Grit, do you know how many tickets were available? Grit left. Okay. Does anybody have a higher number than 15? Stellar has 18. Okay, does anybody have 16 or 17? Okay, it looks like we are moving on to 18. Stellar Spider.
Hello.
Hello, Stellar Spider. What is your request?
I would like to decorate my base with some the Spore Blossom decorations.
Mm-hmm.
And since they're not available in survival without commands, I would like you to provide everyone with some.
Okay. Does anyone object to this? Vinsho Ken says they're going to decimate the natural wildlife. Is that true? Are Spore Blossoms a menace to the natural wildlife? The axolotls will... Well, I'm giving you buckets. You can pick them up. Okay, it looks like no one has any objections. Okay, it sounds like we don't need more axolotl eggs. You probably need more fish buckets. But let me also get the Spore Blossoms. I'm going to wait a second to do the Spore Blossoms so that y'all have a chance to get at least some of the fish out of their inventory. And here we go. giving at all spore blossoms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
You are most welcome. Alrighty, who had number 19? Anyone? Does anyone have a higher number than 19? Because if so, or if we are completely through the petitions, we are going to revisit the villager issue. But I can't do that from here. So, in order to do that, I need to go to the end. And there is... Does anyone have the coordinates of an active end portal? Because otherwise I'm probably just going to make one right here, which might be annoying to whoever is half constructed this cactus farm. It's right behind you. -400, 1400. Okay, TP... Johill says -14 or -400, 1450.
The villager was supposed to be set up in the Nether hub.
That was the request. That's not what you're gonna get. Would you rather?
Okay, because then I need to change the command because
Oh,
it's
I'm gonna
relative.
change the command because I see the coordinates. I
Okay.
can figure out what the XYZ is in there. Okay, so. Well, we're all okay. If I am directly above the... Both were negative. Okay. Where's the entrance to the end here? Is it somewhere obvious? A strong case is being made that the end is not easily accessible. Underwater. The other end of the island. Because, yeah, there's not a... To my knowledge, there's not a command to teleport between dimensions. There is? Tegsy, what is that command? I would love to know what that is. Is this the stairs going down? In spectator mode, you can only get to the end. Okay. So, there's an Enderman.
I've posted a command in the channel.
So does that actually teleport you? Oh, it would run the command from the end?
Yeah, and then it would teleport everyone into that into the end because of that.
Gotcha. Okay. I
picked a Y value 70 because that seems like it would probably work.
Sure. Boom, 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 boom. Another fence. Okay, I don't think any zombies should spawn in the end. So let me... Now, I've got to create a command block, is what I'm hearing here. Joe Hill says command block. There we go. So the command /summon villager. I'm going to post this command for everybody in the Twitch chat to review. The X, Y, and Z is not final. Oh, you know what? Interesting. The Twitch won't let me post something that starts with / because it thinks it's a command in Twitch. There we go. Did it actually... Nope. Twitch is going to keep removing this. So... Okay. Well, there is at least one problem with this. It says it's got... It gave me some sort of error about parentheses counts, it looks like. Expected...
Check that you've copied the entire thing, because which one did you try and copy, Joe? Was it the first one or the second one?
Was there
Because
a
the second
second
one
one?
is the... Yeah, there's a second one. A bit under there, after I reviewed it.
It says fixed command. I was the one that said fixed... Yeah.
Yeah.
Was,
that should work, because I checked it like earlier, just a second before I posted that. I have the command still in the generator, so I can repost it again.
Well, let me... I need to verify. I changed some things about it anyway. Command blocks are not enabled on this server. Okay. Yeah, so this is... you're going to have a command that I can enter from the command line, or...
Okay, so yeah, that's currently... I don't think it's possible at all with custom villagers then. Because it needs to be less than 256, and at the moment I can't get it under that with the current restrictions.
Gotcha.
I can try to revise it quickly, but I don't know how many letters it's at currently.
Yeah, Twitter, unfortunately, is how I used to figure out how many words were in something, or characters were in something, but then they got rid of that counter. So, looks like you got 272 characters. So...
Try this one. I removed the custom name and the silent effect.
Okay, that's 220. Okay. So my current coordinates are -33, 104, 24. So I'm going to write that down. -33, 104, 24. These are almost the exact coordinates you gave anyway. Should it trade with me if I right-click on it?
Yes.
It doesn't.
Strange.
It looks at me. Do I need an open hand for that?
Maybe?
It sounds like you didn't give it a profession. Well, it says profession farmer.
Yeah.
Level 1 type swamp, invulnerable. Does it need a composter?
It may be. Just because the original one I'd posted and tested was a nitwit, so it may be that.
Someone says the command is missing square brackets on the offers, at least. Well, he's got a hat on now. and he'll trade for bread and carrots.
Strange. This was working perfectly when I tested it earlier.
Someone says it's missing square brackets on offers. So well, there's an extra buy B. There's an extra B in the buy right here for some reason. Or is it supposed
Yeah,
to?
because I've used the like custom villager generator, and it was like just copy the command they gave me. And when I tested it in my single player worlds, it's worked perfectly so far.
Okay, if people want to see what it is, that's what we've got so far. That's what we entered. It lost its job because it was level 1. It needs to be higher level to be summoned, according to Flaming Green Vial. So
yeah, and I think it also needs to. You should just for safety change it to a nitwit so it doesn't get another job.
So farmer becomes just nitwit?
Should be. Yeah, nitwit with small n.
Yeah, 8 diamonds and 8 phantom membranes becomes 1 elytra. Can they fall off of a cliff on their own pretty easily? Or will they stay, like, not off a cliff?
No clue. As long as they're encased, they should be fine, but I haven't turned off the AI.
Okay, great. Well, they are now here. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And I'm going to teleport myself to Vin Shoken, because whatever's going on, the funniest version of it is probably what Vin is looking at. And it sounds like that was it for petitions for today. Weather clear. Did anyone else have any petitions? Does anyone else need any more tropical fish?
No, there's buckets of tropical fish everywhere, but thank you. At least, unless anybody else has anything to say about it.
Everyone seems to be good on fish. All right, NJ, what was the date that we chose for the next month's petition?
Give me a second. I'm currently underwater. Let me go pull up the calendar for us.
Well, then I can pull it up on the other computer.
May I petition that command blocks be enabled to resolve future problems of this sort?
Well, we're trying to figure out when you'll be able to do that.
Let's see.
So
Calendar.
September.
We didn't set one, did we? Oh, no, wait, the 12th, September 12th.
Yeah, September 12th at 2 p.m. You missed your opportunity to raise this today, but you can bring it up September 12th at 2 p.m. So, have a good 41 days, everybody.
You too,
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Alrighty, so we are going to deafen here.
To the
Oh yeah, did
chest
anyone
that I
actually
put-
get the blue Axolotl? Because I was supposed to give them some nether. Right.
Doesn't look like it.
No,
we didn't get
Maybe
it.
by next time someone will have it.
We're
Yeah.
scooping up all
Maybe.
we're scooping up all the entities because the lag here now is ridiculous.
You sure you don't want extra fish?
have a lot of fish we
Maybe shulker boxes of extra fish.
I don't
if
know how to.
anything.
I don't know how to do that, and I refuse to learn. Okay.
That's fine.
I wonder if Babalar has enough axolotls yet.
We do.
Maybe one day.
They're supposed to be contained in Central Park, but this is fun.
All right.
Yeah, we can't even really move right now, Joe. So
That's why I'm trying to gather all this stuff up, so that way I'm trying to collect everything, because the axolotls are killing basically everything that moves underwater. So we're not only dealing with the axolotls, but we're dealing with all the dead entities floating up to the surface.
Spore blossoms are much less of a concern.
Yes.
Also, there are just a lot of water buckets that people have been leaving.
I've been doing my best to
down
like pick
to
things
put axolotl
up.
buckets in.
Well, I've moved away from scooping up the axolotls to scooping up the floating entities, and I am kind of regretting not having a boat, even though boats make me mildly nauseous.
So if there's any floating around Nether quartz, do please feel free to tell me about it.
You can buy it from me for 200 diamonds.
That is absolutely the correct answer.
So I was able to find the 2 stacks. I found 2 stacks floating in the water. So I have an extra stack I can share with people. Just let me finish floating around collecting all.
All right, folks. It looks like that is it for the petitions. Thank you, Vin Shoken, again for building that wonderful ziggurat and creating this blank sign. I really am admiring that blank birch sign. Wait. What's this on the back? Oh, it says, hi. So thank you, Vin, for that. It is time for us to go ahead and send everybody over to Charged Up Static, who is playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. When you get there, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here. Alrighty. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.
Oh shit. Hello? Hey. Yo, Joe Hills right here. Yo, Joe Hills, I appreciate the raid. Everyone from Joe Hills stream, welcome.